Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Mark. Hello, Stu. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick rundown of what I've been up to. Let me go ahead and stop my conveyors real quick. I hope the machine noises aren't too loud. Right, okay, so you guys saw me doing that really rich spot back there, and I managed to get about 4 or 5 clean outs of it. About 800 ounces per clean out. It was pretty good, but because I dug all the way back there first, I kind of screwed about getting my machinery in place for other areas, so I had to reset. Thanks to work, and I streamed something else yesterday. It's taken me, well, let me turn the music down a little bit. Taken me about, about 2 days to set this up, to redo the machinery, reset up the wash plant, and dig out the no gold portion at the front there, so we've got a ramp, and then flatten this area, getting rid of most of, oh, hopefully most of the overburden on these squares. By doing so, I was in 7th place. People are catching up. I did get knocked down a peg, but only by 300 ounces. We are only... Oh, actually, that's 4 grand above on 6th place. But we are only 300 ounces below 7th place, so we're still there. We're still hanging in there. Spy's catching up a bit. He was off the top 10, but he's back on there again. So we really need to start putting through the yardage. Let me back this thing up before it falls down. So this map isn't too bad. It's not as good as the last one was, but we still have some pretty good squares on these rich spots. We're going to go through normally. Going to dig through all of them as normal. And then we've got actually some half decent gold heading towards the waterfall for once. Oh, you are back home. I was going to ask, dude. Hope you're feeling better. Right, I need to try and dig this bit out so I can actually move the excavator. That's another reason why I wanted them turned off. See, look, it's shifting around right now. So far, I've been digging only for about half an hour, and it's only in the last sort of hour that other people have started putting gold through and catching up. So I think a lot of people were in the same situation as me, because no one was really putting any gold through for a couple of days. Yeah, you're feeling better. You're in a little bit of pain, but I didn't. I'm okay. Just got my girlfriend nagging me to take it easy. I agree, dude. I agree. Just chill out with some streams with me. How's that sound? I did try asking you yesterday, Stu, but I think you fell asleep. You know that steering wheel you showed me? Have you got that? So I was wondering what the price is, and is it any good? Let's see if we've got the room to maneuver the conveyor, the Frankenstein. This one. Perfect. You got a Thrustmaster. Sounds like Austin Powers' Swedish-made penis pump. I don't know. Just telling me a make or model of it isn't going to be much good to me. I don't really know. You know, I couldn't tell you if what's good, what's not with makes and models of them. Oh, okay. Fair enough. How much is it? This Frank's going to be a nightmare until we get a bit more room. Oh, I've got the bloody base set backwards as well. Oh dear. So right now, reversing goes forwards and driving forward goes backwards. No. I just had the picture of the steering wheel, dude. I'll check it out after the stream. Being on this slope is going to make it so much more difficult to line this up. Keeps getting stuck on something. Oh, can use that to my advantage actually. Look at this, look. £50? Well, it's going to be a little while before I can get that then. That's alright. Conveyor out. There. Hopefully that will work. What are we at here? 118 in total out of 300. Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine, dude. I get it. I understand. So this, Mark, is one of the reasons why you can have a bulldozer. I've pushed quite a bit of overburden out of the way. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we should have more gold than usual when we was getting like the 400 to 600 clean outs. We should have more towards the 600. See how quickly that turned into a deep yellow. Keep an eye on the level there. That's already at 30%. And that's got the biggest holding capacity in the game. I'm going to try and do this a little bit in layers if I can. I don't know if it's going to make a lot of difference. I need to get some light trailers out here as well now. Not to mention refueling tanks. So I'm at work tomorrow. Of course, dude, of course. I've got Dying Light on Steam. Yeah, so I'm at work tomorrow. I'm off Sunday. And then the season ends on Friday next week. Out of those 5 days, Monday to Friday, I think I've only got 2 shifts. I'm working on a Saturday. I've only got 3 in total next week. So I should be able to put in some decent numbers. See, look, this shifted. Should still be alright, but I would rather move it over. There we go. Make sure this one's still lined up as well. Yeah, we're good. That is falling in there quite nicely. It's a good job it doesn't need to be 100% accurate, isn't it? Do you know, I really have no idea what kind of streams we're going to have. Oh god, that freaked me out then. Thought I fell off. What streams we're going to have when this ends. Once we finish the leaderboards. I mean, of course, I don't know when it will happen, but once I got the skin, I'll want to show that off if I get the skin. I mean, next week a lot of people who are still trying are going to go hard. A lot of people are going to want to push that last little effort in. Damn it, it's getting hard to see. Typical. As soon as I start it up, let's stop the conveyors again. I don't want to waste the fuel right now. So we'll just hold off on there for the moment. Just grab my cars. We'll get 2 light trailers out. Awesome game. What, Dying Light? Okay, so either, Mark, you've got a really big delay, or you're playing multiplayer and can't talk straight away. Where's my truck? I really should think about flattening that bit as well for driving purposes. But I just haven't got that sort of time to waste. Not if it's non-productive. Light system trailer, light system trailer. None of them are over here. see one of them lighting up the area over here. Over there. Turn then. I mean, how am I meant to hook up if you don't want to turn round? Of course. Too tall to get past here. The Frankensteins. Oh dear. Stay hooked up, stay hooked up. Ah. Dying Light 2 would be fun. Oh, do you know what actually? Maybe once GoldRush is over, once the season's over, we can do some what's it called? Dead Island, maybe. Right, let's hit the route for a second. Okay, that was weird. Do you know what? It's acting like it's hooked up. Oh no, it wasn't switched on. Yeah, it detached and it's still acting like it's hooked to my trailer. I need to give it a nudge. Okay, only a nudge, not a full-on whack. Dead Island's pretty good. It's sort of like Dying Light, except there's no nighttime fear. It's pretty much fast-paced all the time. Maybe not quite as fast-paced, and it's not free running. Ah, stupid Frankensteins. Back up, let's give it a push in that direction. Stop. Thank you. That really does not want to work for us, does it? Damn Frankensteins are in the way. Alright, I'm gonna have to... I don't know which ones they are. I can't put them away because I don't know which ones I'm putting away. I don't want to put away the wrong ones. There we go, that should work better. Well, if it's going to be PS5 only, I won't be playing it. Lag. Stop it. Autosave lag. Jeez. Gonna throw me into a ditch. Right, let's try and get it here. I'll just turn off my car. Get the routes. The wrong direction. Hopefully I'm going to put one on the other side, and I should get a nice little crisscross to make sure we get as much light down there as possible. So that one there like that. I haven't owned a console, a main console, since my PS3. I realised after a while that I was playing my PC more than the PS3. So, you know, it turned out that I hadn't played my PS3 for like a month or two. So I sold the PS3 to buy upgrades for the PC. Haven't looked back. I still got a PS2, as I think I've said, and my daughter's got a Wii and a Switch, but that aside. Too fast. Come on, play nice. Why? Why won't you work? Fine, you want to play that game? We'll play that game. There we go. That fixed it. And it's doing that to me again. Every time I load the game, it's setting the distance on the lights from whatever it's at to the furthest it can possibly be. Oh, you have to go around it this way. Otherwise it's going to get stuck and disconnect again. Hey Spy, how you doing, dude? Congratulations being back on the top 10 again, man. Took some doing, but you managed it. Everyone, Spy is the number 10 slot. I finally finished doing my preps. Yeah, absolutely, dude. You need to keep that going. Spy here has been my main rival since this has all been going. Me and Spy have had a pretty much constant back and forth on overtaking each other. What kind of bugs, dude? The one I'm hating at the moment is whenever I load the game, all my light trailers go from whatever their distance is to furthest. There we go. That should do the trick. That is the one that's annoying me the most at the moment. Should be able to dig some more. Oh no, actually I need to get the front end down there. See, look, minimal overburden where I've just shunted it away using, well, most of it anyway, using the oh yeah, friendly rival, absolutely. I'm not actually, the only people I would get annoyed with in this game would be people who cheat. People who cheat their way up there. That's the only one. But the way they've done it this time, it's made it more fun. Actually giving people like me who work a chance, or don't know, or people like me who don't know the meta strategy a chance. It's actually a lot more fun this time round. See, I don't get that. With me, I'll show you real quick. Mine works. You're sure your workers upgraded? Mine's swapped out and everything. I can put one here as well if I wanted, but I just leave it so that I've got a triple overall. When this fills up, I just use the bucket then. I mean, you can do it twice. You don't have to do it every swap over. You can wait until the second one, or just before the second one, and then swap it out. Like 195% worth, and then swap it maybe. No. I didn't have buckets in any of my items when I swapped them over. Oh, so you brought a brand new one and it fixed the bug, did it? Oh, that's annoying. Thought you were still out due to no video, but the chat looked like they were talking to themselves and refreshed, and I can see in here now. Oh, is your thing messed up, dude? Took me forever to find it out. Cost me about all day yesterday. Well, it's taken me 2 days to set this claim up because of work. Obviously, I had to redo my wash plant. Get everything. I didn't drill everything. I bought most of them. Had to just do a couple of little spots to make up the difference. Got my wash plant in place, got my hoses and everything set up. Then I dug out basically these three and then all the way along. So I dug all that out. I didn't bother chucking that through the wash plant. That wasn't worth what was in it. All of that I just dug out, so I got the ramp, and then this I flattened using the bulldozer, getting rid of the overburden. Well, make sure you're on the live button then. Make sure it's actually running live, Mark. I was trying to get this bit before the whilst it's off, because I know it's gonna shift it around. Yeah, we are. I don't know if you saw it, Stu, but Spy is actually the in the top 10. He's the number 10 position. Me and him have been kind of main rivals of each other this entire leaderboard. Me and him have been a constant sort of back and forth. Let's get this back into position. Why are you shifting the other one? Let's hope the other one's still in place. Maybe. Well, I mean, it's hard not to when it's two people on the leaderboard together, isn't it? Okay, stop. Stop. This one's been shifted out of position. Way out of position. There we go. So that one's working now. I need to get the other one back in place. I hate that when one of them knocks another one. There we go. That's got it all working. So what country are you from, Spy? Just out of curiosity. Okay. Can I ask that you delete that? Unless you're comfortable leaving your name on there. It's just got to be... I'd just like to make sure people... Just be careful what kind of information you give across on chat. Netherlands. Also, our time zones are way out of whack then, aren't they? I mean, if you're comfortable leaving that message there, fair enough. It's on you, though. Yeah, yes, Stu, Mr. Gamer there, he has to use speech to text and text to speech to be able to type. So if there's any context issues, that will be why. Abbreviations don't really work with him very well. I'm glad that you felt, don't get me wrong, Spy, I'm glad that you felt comfortable enough to tell us that, but it's obviously, people can watch this after the fact and they can read chat after the fact. So it's always best to just err on the side of caution. Exactly, exactly. That's why I didn't say it out loud as well. That's why I didn't read it properly out loud. Tell you what, this first little pit you get down here, it's really difficult to deal with the Frankensteins. They shift about so much. So I'm at work tomorrow, Spy, so you've got a good chance of catching up again. I'm off Sunday, and I'm only working 2 days out of the Monday to Friday left of the leaderboard next week. So over the next 7 days, well, hold on. So that's 6.5 days, let's say 6.5 to 7 days. I am working 3 of them. I'm not on full. I'm not on my full contracted hours yet. I'm still flexi furlough, so you've got a good chance of trying to get some decent gold in there to catch up with me or overtake me. Do you know, I can't get in there. I've messed about with leaderboards a little bit, but I've never really done much, except for one other time. Let me show you. So that one, so when you see ones like this, I started leaderboard, but then the same day or the next day, a game I've been waiting for to live stream has been updated or released or something to that effect, and I've gone to there instead, like Hydroneer. Leaderboard 8, no, only 200 ounces, 800 ounces on this one. This was my first attempt at a leaderboard. What I did was I waited, because I knew I couldn't compete properly because of work. I waited until there was exactly 4 weeks to the day left. And then I started because I wanted to see how well I did. I knew I couldn't compete on the top 10. I just wanted to see how I would do. Because that was a 2-month leaderboard season. This is the first time I've actually got a chance to win a top 10 position. Oh, before I do that, actually, I need to shift this backwards. There we go. I can actually set this up properly a little bit now. Or is it still not letting me? Why won't you... Oh, you are down as max as you will go. That's because I'm still on the slope. I got lots of time, that's why I'm good at max gold. Last time I missed out on the 11th, 12th place. There were one cheater. I hope for 2, 3. I know Aru has been known to cheat, or used to cheat, because I've watched Split's older streams. Hopefully that will work. Oh, lights. See, I don't actually know the meta strategy, so I'm at a disadvantage there, and I'm also at a disadvantage with work, which is why I'm glad that they did the drilling thing. I drilled for like the entire weekend until they fixed the bug. I was off work on that weekend, and I had about 2,000 ounces that I had to smelt in 20-ounce bars. That took some time. That took me about 2 to 3 hours to smelt all of that. I was just shy of a full tier 5 wash plant. I can't remember which one's which name wise, but I had the middle tier jigs, one where it comes out the two sides. I couldn't afford the I think it's the planters that I'm using now, the top ones. I need to check to make sure that's working. It should be alright. Yeah, that's going through, no problem. So are you playing it now whilst you're watching, or are you just watching, taking a break? Let's have a look. If you are, oh no, you're playing. I can see it. You're playing right now. Oh, nice, dude, nice. I had a really nice map on my last gold map. I had a chunk of gold about, well, roughly about here, just down a notch. It was about that size, and the gold there was so good that it gave me 5 cleanouts of about 800 ounces each. There was almost no overburden. It was between 700 and 900 ounces per block. Gave me 5 cleanouts of about 800 ounces each, but I'd screwed myself over. I went for the payday instead of digging out my way to it, and I kind of messed up with trying to get out to it instead and trying to get the gold in front of it afterwards. So I just bought myself a new map and then spent almost 2 days trying to set everything up. You see, I'm fortunate enough to have a dual monitor set up. You could always load it on your phone, pause the video to save on battery, and just type on there. Oh no, it's a gravel pump I've got. It was the planter that I purchased first time round. So if you haven't done already, Spy, and you'd like to subscribe, you are more than welcome to. I'm not going to force you, of course. I tend to stream at the moment about 5 days a week. Once the leaderboard ends, I'll be switching out to some other games for a little while. But I've only been streaming so far for 48 minutes. So on the half-hour mark will be an hour. That's usually my start time. I stream for a few hours. I'm always happy to receive some active subscribers. Oh, you subbed when I was playing Hunter? Oh, well, thank you very much for the start. Secondly, it didn't go through. Not on Streamlabs. You should have gotten something along the lines of this. Yeah! But with your name. It didn't go through. I'm sorry, dude. But appreciated. I appreciate the subscription. Thank you. Streamlabs has been acting up a lot recently when it comes to subscribers. I think Split's been having some trouble with it as well, hasn't he? I've not had any problems when donations have come through, only subscribers. I need to get something set up for Patreons as well, like a Patreon pop-up. No, that you won't. If you do that, it just mess around. It doesn't count it that way. But welcome to the Ninja Army anyway, dude. We are a small group at present, but we're a friendly lot. Hey Greg, how you doing, dude? Wow, look at that. Look, we've got 2 people currently playing in the leaderboards. You've got over 1,000 now, Greg. Nice, man, nice. I know you're not obviously aiming for the leaderboard, but you're still playing it. Also, for the one that said something about dyslexia, Spy's got it too. That's Mr. Gamer, aka Stu. One of my moderators. Easy, easy. So has all my advice been helping you, dude? Yeah, I've been at work yesterday and today, and yesterday I streamed something else just to break it up a tiny bit. It took me 2 days to get this to get this new map set up. You know, I reset the map. I had to redo my wash plant, get the drilling. Well, buying drills anyway. I did some bulldozing in a small section, but between work and the other game, it took me a while. I'm glad, dude. I'm glad my advice has helped you out. Is that it? Just 1,200 yards? Oh dear. Although it hasn't been a full day in game, and it's a little trickier right now until we can get more room for the Franks. So it's a little understandable. So I'm gonna guess, like normally with the amount of overburden this should have had, I would tend to average, if I just sent it all to the wash plant, 4 to 6 almost 100 ounces on a triple cleanup. I have bulldozed some of the overburden out the way, so I'm thinking maybe 500 to 600 ounces on a cleanup. I can't see. I was using some split in 2 skins for a while, but I thought I'd change up again and went for the Halloween. It's been a while since I've used the Halloween. That's what I'm doing at the moment. I found it over in the sawmill, of course. I hate when you've got like no room to swing around. At least the oscillation helps a little bit. That was my chair, I promise. I have a very noisy chair now. It's kind of getting past its prime a little bit. You know, flat foam, creaky hinges. Well used. Oh, something's just come up on my phone. Oh, stupid thing. It's a bloody game notification that should have been turned off. Right. I'm normally very lax when it comes to doing this. I don't like asking to do this, but if I'm to actually get anywhere, I need to start doing this sort of thing. Soon, we are going to be approaching the beginning of the month. We are just shy of a week away from the next month. If you are the sort of person who helps out streamers and YouTubers with Patreon, I do have one. Once we start getting enough people, I'm going to be doing like a live stream once a week that will just be for Patreons. The best time to do it would be at the beginning of the month, because I've got it. If you were to do it today, for example, you would pay for it today, and then on the 1st of the month you would pay for it again, because it's forced to do it at the beginning of the month. So I really hate asking for donations. It sucks, but it's a necessary fact with YouTube nowadays, isn't it? Phone again. The hell is it this time? Oh yeah, thanks for the test there, Stu. Wasn't sure if chat stopped working again. I'm having a lot of trouble recently with my YouTube chat. doesn't always like to work. It like doesn't show me everything that's happening. If I hadn't have whoa, what did I say? Stop it. If I hadn't have mentioned Patreon, but somewhere between now and the beginning of the next month anyway, Stu would have Mr. Gamer there would have had a go at me for it. He's one of my more avid extremist supporters. Yeah, it is working, dude. I'm seeing it come through. That's why I made, one of the reasons why I made Stu a moderator is I need someone to give me a kick in the butt sometimes to do certain things with the channel, and he's not afraid to do so. Oh, that's at its limits there. Okay, isn't that right, Stu? Exactly, it's understandable. Well, there's promotion and then there's asking for donations. That's the problem. That's the way I see it. I don't like asking for people for money. I hate it. But sometimes it needs to be done. I got size 12. Well, 11 to 12 depending on what I'm wearing. But you know what they say about people with big feet, don't you? Massive socks. Oh yeah. No, that still helps, dude. That helps a lot. You know, a like helps, a share helps. You know, if you know somebody who you think might like the stream, give them a link. Hell, even just having active chatters can help. So I really appreciate it, dude. Did you know that even thumbs down helps promote a channel? I mean, when people are looking through streams, they look at, or looking through videos, they look at the contrast and the thumbs up to the thumbs down. But a rating is a rating according to YouTube, and it doesn't matter which one. That will still be considered a rating for them. So your sizes are like American sizes, yes? Let's have a quick look. Let's Google it real quick. Uh, 12 in Euro size is 45 to 46. I don't know about. Oh no, it's US 12. So somewhere in that region. I know one thing I am going to be doing soon. Once Leaderboards is finished and I'm not putting in the hours when I'm not at work, I'm going to be trying to use that time to come up with some animated intros and things for the channel, you know, for the switch over between scenes and things like that. Obviously it takes a long time to do those sort of things, so it's with stop frame animation. So I've been using the time with GoldRush instead. Yeah, between 45 and 47, something along those lines for a size 12 UK shoe. Actually, I wonder if it's got it on my boots. Oh, shoot. 46. A size 12 is a 46. Says it right on the sole of my boot. From England. I don't want to have to shift it over there yet. If I can get enough space, maybe get the dump truck out. I'm not sure. Well, the reason why I say England, Stu, is some people, when they see UK, they think of there's an American state that uses those initials. Some people go for England when they see it. Other people go for the American state. we share a shoe size. God, that's a tongue twister, that one. Can't be too much longer before we need to do the clean out. Oh, Greg, I might have been mistaken. You see how I just refueled? I might have been mistaken how I said that. So I told you you need the vehicle person at 100% and an overseer at 100%. According to Split, you need 6 vehicle people at 100% on your claim to be able to do that refueling, and then the vehicle that you're refueling does need to be 100% on the worker. So I may have given you some bad advice on that bit. Just a couple of hours till daybreak. I hate the night time in this game so much. But if you always skip the night, then you're constantly having to sort out your wash plant. Kind of stuck here. Come on. You can do it. It was only about an hour before stream that people started climbing up the ranks. K Gira or Gura, the number 9 position, he's kind of put in a lot of gold. He jumped up several positions. Jamie overtook me by... Oh, Jamie's putting through loads. Jamie only overtook me by a couple of hundred, and in the last hour and a half he's gone up 800 ounces. Damn, he must be on a really good gold map. Need to pick up the pace. Six workers level 3 in vehicles, and the one in the vehicle you want to refuel also needs to be level 3. Yeah, was it you that was asking Split? See, I thought that you needed 100% overseer, because it always seems to happen when I've got 100% overseer. Oh, I thought you needed 100% overseer and 100% on the vehicle that you're refueling. That's what I thought it was. Because it always seems to be able to start working whenever my overseer hits 100%. Yep, give me a moment, Stu. I'll take a look. Sluice box grate. I always wait until the sluice grate is maxed out. Nice, dude. Nice. That's fine, Stu. Look, man, you're still recovering, dude. You just got back. Go. If you need sleep, go sleep. We all understand. If I need anyone to do anything in chat, Mark's still in the background there. So I'm reckoning this is 500 to 600 ounces. Took me a little longer than I would have liked to do it because of the frank positionings. But I guess we'll find out. Cheers, dude. That's absolutely fine, Stu. I will see you tomorrow. Sleep well, man. Get some rest. Sometimes it's a pain having a super sensitive mouse. Oh. I know this is going to be very loud. I actually think my mouse might be more sensitive than splits. I'm running at 12,000 DPI. Buckets there. I gotta get used to the position of this. It's slightly off from where it was last time. I think in future I'm just gonna... Oh no, it wasn't because of winter, it was because I reset the claim. So it gets rid of it anyway, even if I don't move it to another claim. Whether I move it to another claim to keep hold of it or just buy a new one, it doesn't matter. It still gets reset, it still changes its position. What am I doing? There we go. mean, obviously the higher the better on the clean out. And I would love it to be like an 800 ounce clean out, but it's not going to be. I didn't have the gold squares for that. So it's probably, I do think it's going to be 500 to 600. If it's any less than that, then I've done something terribly wrong. I've gotten rid of a load of overburden. What part? What part on the nuggetator? If you're doing it, right, here's a little tip for you, okay? When these side ones are done, I will move those buckets down here. That bucket will fill up on the second turn with these mats. So I'll use these other buckets here to top up, and there will only be about 3% left in a fresh bucket at the end. Oh yeah. Well, I took something that Split was doing and I kind of made it my own a little bit. The only reason why I had it slightly off, like I had this one, then I went down this line, is so that I could just like swap it out like that. Just really quick. It's a shame. I really hate the fact that you can't set one up on here. Oh, that one missed. Right, so what I'll do is I'll take that bucket, which is almost full, and I'll leave it down over here. Oh. No, thank you. Just grab that. Deal with that in a second. First things first. Empty that out. Chuck it over there. Ah, that one failed. Right, what you've done there, Greg, is you've gone for a custom skin on your loader. Oh, that was my control pad. It knocked the trigger. You've loaded up a custom skin on your vehicle, but you haven't got a custom skin in the appropriate file location. That's why it's gone pure white like that. go grab my truck, which is... Where did I leave it? Over here. Oh. I hate WASD. It doesn't always want to work. With GoldRush especially. You hit like a certain patch of dirt and it just won't turn. Or it'll turn too much. Left my lights on. Yeah. Chuck one of these under. So you only need 13 buckets total for a triple clean out. That is max buckets you need for a triple clean out. So that's now max, and there's only 2% left in the mats. Well, get in there. Thank you. Come on. It's all just messing me around this time. I'm normally just a little bit, not a lot faster. I'm certainly not splitting too fast when it comes to clean outs. But I am normally a little bit faster than this doing a clean out. Like I said, everything is just a little bit off from its usual position. Because I reset the claim and had to replace everything. And it's just throwing me off a tiny bit. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 buckets. Perfect. And then there's a 13th on the central nuggetator there. So anyone else have a prediction? On squares, like I said, if I send everything to the to the wash plant, on squares like I got here, I would normally earn 400 to 600 ounces, depending on how lucky I get with the overburden. In this instance, I bulldozed a good portion of the overburden out of the way, so I'm thinking it's 500 to 600 ounces on this clean out. That is what I am predicting. Anyone else have a prediction? Oh no, actually, it might. I don't know how much it will affect it, but I had 47% left in my wash plant conveyor belt hopper from a really good square. So I'm not sure how much that will affect it. Alright, made myself a roll up. Let's do this. You just see it ticking up on your leaderboard, Spy. I don't know how often it updates on there actually. But I'll tell you what, those numbers are going up pretty quick. So either I've got some nugget traps in there, or I've done pretty well. Mark reckons 700. Got a couple of guesses from Spy. Some overburden, but not as much as it should have been. I'll show you in a minute. Once we see what we get, I'll show you what I mean. How much is left, overburden wise. But these are like 500 ounce squares anyway. Hey, pick it up. Oh my god, come on. I was getting 800 ounce clean outs on the sort of squares that will give you 700 to 900 ounces in the square, in the drill spot. So I don't think it's going to be that high. Well, we're coming up on 550. Should make 600 if the left one there does well. Yeah, we're over 600. Pretty good. 624. It's nice. Right, so what I did, let's see, we're not onto this row yet. So you can see there is some overburden left, but not a huge amount. There's a little bit more on these ones, but there, as you can see, it's more the side ones where I haven't fully done it. 22067. No. 22692. Oh, is that what I was? Oh, okay. So I am now one more clean out. If Jamie doesn't clean anything else out, I can overtake him on the next clean out. Spy, you have 1,600 to get to pass me. But I mean, you can do it. I've seen you put through lots of I've seen you climb up like 6 grand in a day, easy. You kept putting through like 2,000 ounce clean outs. Ah, no, don't get out. What the hell do you think you're doing? There was a time when you kept jumping up like 2,000 ounces nearly. I'm assuming that was more than one clean out. Like just hoarding buckets. I don't like doing the hoarding. Oh, I'll hoard buckets if I'm playing normal play. I don't mind just holding on to buckets. But when I'm in a competition like this, I'd like to see how I'm doing. Oh, okay. So it doesn't update whilst you're looking at it. I've got about, well, I've easily got the same, if not more hours than Split in this leaderboard. But I have a nasty habit of doing that and then going off to do stuff. Like cook dinner or go and have a bath. Things like that, and it adds up. What, 5 set of sluice buckets before clean. Wow. Dude, man, that's that's nasty, yeah. In terms of leaderboard competition, dude, that's ouch. That just it's like attacking me. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's like not what I'm wanting to see when you're in the competition with you. You know, just suddenly jump up like 2,000 ounces or something. Transport, big fuel tank. Normally I'd bring 2 out, but I can't. I haven't really got the space for that yet. Went the wrong direction. Ooh. I wonder if I can actually get out of here. Maybe in that back corner there. Or I've got a ramp that one track can go up. Let's see if I can do it here. Well, that's a no. Where did my fuel tank go? You know, I really need to get these Frankensteins out of my way. Two more of the same clean out and you can catch up with me. I know he does. And I can do it. My PC can handle it. The only reason why it's dropping on FPS there is obviously the dugout dirt. If I saved and loaded, then it wouldn't be so bad. Okay, where the hell did my big fuel tank go? I mean, I have probably not as much of a beast as Split's PC, but I have a fairly decent one. There's 1, 2. That's strange. I swear I moved another one. Weird. Okay. Well, it just I like I said, I like knowing where I stand. That's all it is. I like keeping track, and when I'm playing off leaderboard, I've in the shed at the back there, I have completely filled out one corner and maybe half of another of buckets. Which way round are we facing here? Okay, that's fine. I just need to go to the other side of it. So you do a quintuple clean out, whereas I just do a triple. Maybe I do need to be the other side. I think either way we're going to take up a lot of room here. Well, it's just that normally a triple clean out tends to work well within the time limit that I stream. I can adjust this to somewhere else later. Right now, that would do. The thing is with me, sometimes I'm not OCD, I'm not, but sometimes it annoys me when things get uneven. Make sure that's still lined up. Yep, that's fine. Do you know what I would love to see in this game? You get a lot of people saying, oh, you know, how they'd love to see like dredges and things like that. Fair enough, that would be great. But what I'm thinking of could actually lead the way towards dredges. Like, could you imagine the setup if you had to dig out in the grey pay area like this, if you had to dig out settling pools for water. Imagine how much setup that would take. That's fine, dude. Tell you the truth, half the time I've got a couple of cans of Guinness with me while I'm streaming anyway. I don't get drunk on stream, just a couple of cans. I'm pretty good at inferring, in guessing what people are trying to say via context. What, the settling pools? Yeah, I think it would be a great idea, and we know it's doable because originally the game used to have tailings, didn't it? Yeah, I like Guinness so much. I love the taste anyway, but when it comes to normal beer, for some reason I can't drink too much of it. It gives me really bad stomach cramps. Beer and lager, so I stick to drought. Oh, speaking of drought, maybe I should play Landlord Super soon. Like when Leaderboard's done. I think the problem... yeah, absolutely. But the problem with that would be... right, see that lake over there? When there's a drought and the water dries up, that lake dries up just as quickly as a riverbed. And if that's the case, they're going to have to change that with settling ponds, because there's no way it would drain that quickly. Should have given myself more room to back up. I hate driving trailers backwards in this game. I'm not very good at it. Easy, easy. Definitely not easy to do it there. I'll just have to swing it round. Ow. I was looking at the front end loader there. It looks like it's resting on the Frankenstein. That's not good. Yeah, that just jigged and it's vibrating. Yeah, absolutely. Well, no, first thing you'd have to do is drill to find out where you can make your settling pools, or a first settling pool, and then as you dig out certain areas, you can create more pools to use as settling pools. But you'd have to be able to stick a I've forgotten what that pipe's called. You know that pipe that they use to transfer water in between one area and the next. I can't remember what it's called, but you know what I mean, I'm sure, if you've watched the TV show. Oh, that has well and truly jiggled out of place. Oh crap. keep forgetting the tracks are reversed for some reason. If I do that, I've got some room to clear out back here. Yeah, I think if they were to implement it all into this this version of GoldRush, you wouldn't be able to do it on Old Arnold, not until you've dug out a section. So you can use the river with the tier 2s. That will give you time to clear out an area, which you can then start filling up with water. And then the bigger the area, the bigger the hole, like the more you dig out the hole, no, you can't do that. I don't think you should be allowed to dig in water. That's just going to open a whole new set of bugs. Hogpan, maybe, but the whole one of the big purposes of having a pool area on your claim would be not to have to use so many hoses. If it's right by the river, you may as well just be using the river anyway. Of course, if they implement this, people won't be using water tanks quite so much, the mobile ones. That's bugging the hell out of me. I need to fix that. And I know it's just a tiny bit of dirt down there on the floor, but eventually the Frankenstein's going to drive over it, and it's just not going to like it at all. There we go. Oh, I hate when you get a bad depth perception so much. That was just a pure waste. Right, let's get my excavator into place. But this is what I mean, right? I saved and I loaded. And I have to redo these. I don't think I've got all the story pieces on this claim. And I haven't even been to Rivertown. I hate Rivertown so much. So much. Yeah, I can't. I have to do it at an angle. Try and get those side bits easier. Do the trick. That should be enough. I need to get my dump truck down there. It'll be a lot easier to switch out to my excavator with the dump down there. Am I stuck on? I really need to I can't see how much is on there. I'm going to have to set it in motion. I really need to reconsider how often I do my autosave. Problem is, you know, I have it on set to an hour. Every in-game hour it's on autosave. But the thing is, I don't want to risk losing too much if the game crashes. Thank you. So what's the actual verdict here? Does digging from the bottom actually lose gold or not? Or is it advisable to go down in sections? Because there's lots of controversy on that, isn't there? You did test a bit, but you're none the wiser. Well, I mean, I suppose the best way to do it, wouldn't it? Best way to test it would be to only dig in one square on one, you know, from this angle sort of thing. Dig out like this, and then maybe do clean out with the front end loader. See how much it is. Well, it won't be a full clean out, obviously, but see how much gold you get out of it. Then do this. Then reload and dig the same square, only using the front end loader, and see how much you get. Yeah, but the same could be said about this. It all depends on how tall the dirt is as well. The taller the dirt, the more it looks like you might be losing. Well, like I said. Alright, so for example, we'll get rid of that section there, just get it out of the way, and then dig this whole square that I'm standing on, only this square, with a clean, like I'll have a clean wash plant, no gold sitting in there or anything. We'll just dig up this whole square using the front end loader, digging from the bottom. Do a clean out afterwards, see how much is there. Then you'll load the game, dig this whole square out again in layers using the excavator, and then do a clean out. I think what the biggest difference would be, it looks like you're getting more, because if you do it from here, you dig so much further back in one bucket than if I did it down here. And I think that's why people are a bit confused about it. Oh shoot, I don't care about the light, I don't care about the light. Okay, we're still good. I'm not going to do the test until after Leaderboards is done. I'll happily do a test, maybe even do it on stream, but I'm not going to do it until after Leaderboards. I'm going to focus all my attention on trying to maintain a top 10, because this is the best I've ever done on a leaderboard. Whether I've tried to see how far I can get, or tried to be on the leaderboard, or anything like that, this is the best I've ever done. And I really would like to have at least just one skin. Here's a question for you though. Actually, yeah. Let me head over to the machine shop real quick. So it's a jig skin, right? Does it work on just the starter jig, or is it across all 3 tiers of jigs? On top of that, how do we put it on there? Because all I've got is the wavetables and the nuggetators. So where are the big machinery? No, paint means apply. Apply the paint that you've selected. Like you select a paint and then you select a skin, then you click paint to apply it. Oh, that's alright. Maybe they need to be detached to add the skin on. Hey, still, yeah, everything's fine, dude. Thought you were getting some rest. Oh, so maybe just the lowest tier stuff. Because I know I've seen it somewhere in the paint shop before. That would make a little bit of sense then, if it's just the basic stuff that have skins. Can't sleep. Clowns will eat me. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, dude. Fingers crossed. So, do you think it would be a good idea for them to keep this large nugget drill thing in future leaderboards? Yeah, wishful thinking, definitely. You know what's going to happen? There's going to be people on the list below you who have been hoarding buckets for like a week. And they're going to keep doing it all next week. They're going to go hard next week. And they're just going to shoot past both of us. And kick us both off the list. I'm kind of hoping a lot of people are burnt out. Like they put so much work in trying to do it and just burning themselves out. I'm really hoping that's the case for next week. I do like it. But I find it takes too long trying to get out of OA. Maybe swap out the claims like they did this time, but have to do the tier 2 grind maybe. The problem with that though, see, now that would be a problem actually, because some people could get like a really good gold map with 900 ounce squares on it, if it was this one for example. Whereas other people would have like the worst map with 500 ounce squares everywhere. So obviously the people who had the 900 ounce square map can just progress so quickly. Stuck on the damn thing. I need to get underneath and round to the other side. That's it. Tight squeeze. The problem with that one though, we got so much gold nuggets from drilling that if you could get that much gold from cleaning out on a tier 2, people would only stick with tier 2 throughout the whole leaderboard. Unless, do you mean unlimited gold nuggets on tier 2 grind? So I can see that being a helpful way of doing it. But again, though, well, I mean, it wouldn't matter what kind of gold map you've got for unlimited nuggets on tier 2 grind. But here's the thing, okay? People will just be putting through grey pay. Because it's done on the amount of dirt pushed through the system, isn't it? It's not done through the amount of gold that's being collected. At the beginning of the game, you could just put grey pay through a wash plant system and collect nuggets from it. Would like to have made this area 4 wide, so I've got a bit more space, but I didn't have enough time. Could you imagine if they implemented an end of season gold share with your workers? Oh, that was just horribly missed. Like a gold bonus share with your workers. That would be a way to help deter people. Like if that gold share came out of your leaderboard total, that would help prevent people from skipping too much time and from having too many workers too early on. And it would also, even if it didn't be taken away from the leaderboard total, people would have to save up more to be able to do the wash plant upgrades. So they wouldn't be able to do the workers straight off the bat, would they? The higher tier the worker is, the more of a gold share they get at the end of the year. If they don't get their gold share, they walk. They quit. Like their gold bonus. If I got some of the donations that Split in Two gets, I like sort of the numbers occasionally. I would happily do a whole live stream where all donations go to the devs for this game, so that they got the funding to start GoldRush 2. Yeah, true. Too many variables. Well, it's just a passing idea, really, you know. I mean, that's me trying to imagine it being as real to the TV show as possible. That's what that is. Hey Sally, how you doing? I'm assuming you just got back off work. How was your day? Look at that little crap pile right there. Tired. We were down quite a few people at work today, so, you know. Well, you know how it is. Then I got another 8:30 start tomorrow morning. I hate the breakfast shift at work. I hate the breakfast part of my shift so much. It's like, why can't people just have toast? Yes and no. I see the upsides, but I also see the downsides to multiplayer. Think about it. You could have about 5 people running rock trucks. One person with an well, not 5 people, but say you had 2 people in rock trucks, 1 person in an excavator, but also switching out to front end loader, and 1 person constantly switching mats. No, 4 o'clock finish. If they did add multiplayer to the game, they would not be allowed to have it for leaderboard. They would have to deny it for leaderboard, and people would just get too pissed off with that. They wouldn't want to. People want multiplayer for the leaderboard. That is the biggest thing. They want the extra help on the leaderboard, so you can give them a chance to actually do it. Sally, Spy here, new subscriber. He is the number 10 slot, right there. This leaderboard has brought in a couple of new subscribers. Kurrock's there. He is Greg, when you see him in chat. This guy. And we are happy to have you, Spy. Seriously, dude. Always happy to see new subscribers coming in, chatting. That is the best thing about live streams and videos, is the comments, the chatting, the interaction. That's what I like the most about it. He didn't get his hiya. Streamlabs messed it up again. So I gave him a demo on someone else's, but we couldn't give him his. Nice, dude. Nice. That gold total I got there was my last clean out. That's a slightly above average clean out for me on a triple. I don't know, it seems to be Streamlabs, because we had this problem the other week, didn't we? A couple of weeks ago. Oh, that's fully extended. That should be good. Oh. I could be wrong. I could be wrong here, Sally, but I'm thinking, you know how I changed my channel name? It went from that random information-y bit, and I could actually change it so it said youtube.com/Indie Ninja Gaming. I had the custom channel name. And it feels like there's a correlation there. Yeah, your donation went through. But the thing is, right, so the donations are done through a link provided by Streamlabs. The subscriptions are Streamlabs interacting with YouTube. YouTube sends the information to Streamlabs, and then Streamlabs reacts to it. So the donations are done on a completely different system. Or not system per se, but you know what I mean. It's like to Streamlabs, the donation is theirs, the link and the information, but the YouTube subscriptions and things like that is a third party info. But it is working, isn't it? Did that shunt itself over? I am 8th. I was 7th, and about an hour before stream, Jamie there put in a good couple of hundred ounces, a good few ounces. That did shunt itself over. It seems to be holding alright, but oh, stop. What the hell happened there? I've literally been, I was 7th for like 2 days straight. It took me 2 days to, I reset my claim, and it took me about 2 days to prep it all and get all the wash plants sorted because of work. And unfortunately, very few people actually managed to put anything through. That was on the top 10 anyway, in that time. I'm on Nighthawk now, and I got the 600 ounce clean out. On the really, really good one I had on the last map, like I said, I was averaging 800 ounce clean outs. And that was Nighthawk as well. It was just a really good gold map. And the leaderboard, Sally, has till Friday next week. I can't remember the time, but it's It's either PDT or PST, something to that effect. So I'm not actually sure what time it stops. And I did notice when I did that one where I was trying to find out where I'd placed, they actually stopped the leaderboard climbing like a tiny bit of time before it was due to finish. So I couldn't finish getting my clean out. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Couldn't finish sorting out my clean out before they stopped it. But Spy here, Sally, has been my main rival on the leaderboard. Me and him, for most of it, have been swapping back and forth, like overtaking each other constantly. So every stream next week, Sally, is going to be GoldRush, just so I can try and maintain my position. All 5 streams next week are GoldRush streams. Sort of. I mean, like, he would overtake me. Next day I would overtake him, but then I'd have work day after that, so he'd overtake me again. And it's just had a big back and forth. It's actually been a lot of fun just trying to compete like that. I've really enjoyed it. And we've only recently, what was it, this week, been communicating. You know, he added me, when he saw that we were doing it, he added me on Steam, so for the friends list aspect, and then we had a chat in Split in 2 stream. Oh, that's cool. If it had been the last week of November, then it would have coincided with my birthday. Your week off. Oh my god, did they actually... Oh no, because I didn't reset again, did I? No. Yeah, I mean, if you're only friends with Split in 2, then you know you're not going to come anywhere close to him on the friends list. So it's nice to have some other people with some competition. I get you. Don't be sorry, Sally. I actually don't give 2 shits about my birthday, to be honest. I mean, it's only celebrating me, so what's the point? I don't see the point. I prefer to celebrate other people. I don't mean that in a self-down-putting, depressive way. It's just a fact. I prefer to celebrate. I put other people before me. And I do the same thing with birthdays. That's all it is. Are you seeing some of my other streams as well? What sort of games? Okay, that's still putting through. Okay, it's shunted again. Stop it. Oh, it's having a fit. It's having a fit. It doesn't like this at all. 3 games. Sorry, I'm just going to roll a cigarette while I'm reading this. 3 games to date. Hunter Call of the Wild, awesome game. GoldRush, great game. And Hydroneer. I was thinking about going back to Hydroneer once the leaderboard's finished, but I didn't want to jump from one gold game to another. Not straight away. Yeah, the water pumping out, water acting as power, Hydroneer. Right, the reason he's been in hospital, Sally, is he saw your carrier pigeon and he tried to jump out of a window to catch it. I like Hydroneer. I don't see why Splitting 2 didn't like it. Well, I mean, yes, GoldRush is unique, but Hydroneer's got a different kind of uniqueness. I have a puzzle mind, and you need a lot of that when you're setting up in Hydroneer. Like some of the pipe setups I've had just look so much like the pipes in Hello Neighbor. The way they've been set up sometimes. I told her you were in hospital because you jumped out of a window trying to catch the pigeon. Yeah, Factorio, yeah, I can see that. I've got Factorio. I've also got Satisfactory as well. I did do some live streams on that. If you don't know Satisfactory, it's like an FPS version of Factorio. Or first person version of Factorio. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I have got some I've got some live streams of that. They're saved and on archived and everything if you want to give them a look. He offered to send me some drugs with it. With the pigeon. But I think the pigeon would be taking them rather than giving them. But when I say drugs, I mean painkillers. Come on, turn. Thank you. I need to start getting into that wall there. Expand a little bit. There's a good chance you've accidentally seen them. haven't actually done Factorio on this channel. I haven't played it in a long time. A lot has changed and I haven't gotten to grips with it all yet. It's not very. The pigeon's not very well trained. You blame Stu. What for the pain? It took the painkillers. That's what it is. It just doesn't know what it's doing anymore. For those who don't know, there has been a running joke about a carrier pigeon between Sally and Stu, and it comes up every stream. It started off with what? Sending a pizza from one person to the other, didn't it? I didn't even realise I didn't get a proper bucket then. I was reading chat. A bag of crisps. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Sally. We found out earlier on that me and Spy are soulmates. Apparently we had the same size shoe. Yeah, Sally, you had a load of crisps, Stu wanted a packet, so he started the whole carrier pigeon joke. Or Stu had them and you wanted a packet, either way. Come on. What am I stuck on? Oh, a bit of dirt there. Just need to get rid of that. I don't care. Well, actually, no, I'll send it through. I was about to say I'll just delete it, but I think it's on a square that I want to keep. Okay, that is the second swap. It's going quite quick actually, because I swear it's the second swap anyway. Normally, I I go through close to a full tank on the conveyor belts. I swear that's the second swap over. Just give me some room to maneuver. If it is wasting gold, it's wasting gold. I just need to be able to get around. That is considerably better. But that bit over here is still going to bug the crap out of me. There we go. I promise I'm not OCD. I just know how the Frankenstein could react to it if it tried to go over it. Clown feet? What, because I'm a size 12 shoe? Or boot? You know what they say about people with big feet, don't you, Sally? Got big socks. Massive, huge, huge socks. Uh-oh, I've done an Austin Powers. Gonna wedge myself in a little bit. You're not gaming Gold Rush. Need to catch up on to stay 10th or higher or above. Indie Ninja gaming more, chatting less, or even both still a bit. Yeah, I mean, if you want to chat less, you can. I don't mind. It's been really nice having you in chat, dude. But if you want to try and compete, you know. Like I said, I'm at work tomorrow, so you've got a good chance to catch up. And I just want to say, dude, no matter who wins out of the two of us, who beats who, I want to say now, good game. Good luck to you, but good game. It's been fun, and I want to thank you. He is in 10th place. Good night, Stu. I'll see you tomorrow, man. was lucky there. Between the spring back and the autosave. Let's try and maneuver around. Park up here. Right, time is 11:15 for me. I'm probably going to keep going until the clean out. Do the clean out and then that'll be a stream for me. So let's see how much we have left to do. Yeah. Once this lot of dirt goes through, probably about 70%. My God, Sally, you are on a massive, massive lag. You're either not seeing it live, or you are on a huge, huge delay when it comes to the chat. You know what? I'm going to type that. There we go. Hopefully we can get that sorted. Might be your phone internet. Fair enough. I need to get that tank down here. I read that comment about your phone internet the second that you said it. That should give you some sort of indication as to what your delay is. Okay. Ah. I hate that I can't. I hate when it does that to the terrain. I really do. Your phone is, yeah, your phone's bad. Fair enough. Come on, you can make it up the hill. Thank you. I think some of these vehicles need a better, like the truck there, needs slightly better oomph when they're trying to go up hills. I mean, trying to get the excavator up, just a small one of these sometimes, it crawls along. Right, so what is my angle here? That is really bad. Need to fix this. So that's reverse in that direction. There we go, that's mostly sorted. Boom, there we are. You can actually reverse and go in reverse now. Oh, I need to get off the wall. How's that looking? That looks alright. And I lifted it up off the floor slightly, so hopefully it won't get shunted around. I think we figured out what the next kind of thing for my PC I want to try and get is, Sally. Thinking of like a steering wheel so that we can use it for things like American Truck Simulator. And I think it could even partly be used on here. Like if I had the pedals hooked up, whilst I'm in dig mode, I should be able to go backwards and forwards using the pedals. I've got a couple of racing games as well. Just thinking. I mean, what either that or a decent wireless control pad. Because all my control pads have a fairly sizable dead zone attached to them. I don't like having to do a section like this. These are annoying, these ones. And this one does have a fair amount of overburden on it, so I think this next clean out won't be quite as good. Depends really. I mean, they can range from anywhere from about 40-50 quid. I've seen some up over 100. The problem is trying to decipher ones that are only usable with Xbox, or if they are usable with PC, whether they come with the Bluetooth dongle or not. That's the issue there, and you can't actually tell about the dead zones until you've tried it out. Oh yeah, easy. Look on Amazon. Look on Amazon at wireless PC controllers. And check out the sort of prices you get. They're not even official Xbox ones or Xbox looking ones. They're sort of customish. That was half in grey pay there. That bucket. Yeah, exactly. Easily. And like I said, you can't even tell how good or bad the dead zone on the analog sticks are until you try it out, because everyone's different on what they think a dead zone area is. You get so many different reviews. Okay, that's working. I think this one might have been moved. That woke him up. Wireless PC controllers, they can range anywhere from like 40-50 quid up to well over 100. Oh, that woke you up, didn't it, Stu? 150 quid for a wireless control pad. Jog on, mate, jog on. Sorry, you won't get that reference. It was my friend Nibbles. Long time ago, him and a few others were staying at mine, just sort of crashing, you know. And we're all in the front room, just chatting away or watching TV, just random things. And he's flipping through an Argos catalogue, and he pretty much he's the sort of person who can go a long time without saying anything. And it'd been like a day and a half since we'd heard him speak, other than the occasional little this or that. And he's flipping through this Argos catalogue, and just out of the blue, making most people jump, he goes like, just suddenly like, £150 for an MP3 player? Jog on, mate, jog on. I don't think it was £150, but I mean, well, back then it was MP3 players were obviously really expensive anyway. This is about 15 years ago, maybe slightly less. Yeah, no, if I use a wireless Xbox controller, I need to get a dongle, a Bluetooth dongle. That's the problem. I need to make sure that I can still charge it through the PC as well. Shoot, that moved again. Can't see. Okay, that is working. Yeah, but it has to be an appropriate one for the controller as well, Stu. That's the problem. I mean, don't get me wrong, an Xbox wireless pad, an official Xbox one, will be really good in terms of the dead zones on the analogs and all that. Good acceleration. It's not going to be an instant maxed out no matter how far over you move, things like that. Also, I don't know what you mean by B&M. If it's a store, we actually have quite a small town. I mean, we've got a good number of shops, don't get me wrong, but we don't have quite the range that a lot of other places will have. Oh, flip. I should be alright if I don't dig underneath that track anymore. Hopefully. No, that's a lot of movement. Let's back it up a little bit. There we go. No one said anything about Pro. We just said 150 quid for a controller. Oh, why am I still digging under my track? Stop it. It's a bad ninja. No, we don't have a B&M over here. We've got a CEX. We've got... I can't remember what the shop's called now offhand. Oh my god. The one that used to be Virgin shop. It changed and I cannot remember the name of it offhand. We've got it in town. HMV. Yeah, HMV. They are our main electronic stores that we got. We've got a couple of, you know, self-employed type stores that do with computers, but not selling like things like that. Oh, that's it. Time for the clean out. Almost 2,000 yards, that weren't bad. I didn't know we had one, Mark. Sorry, I actually thought that was Stu still talking. Right, before I do the clean out, I'm going to go smelt my gold. Just easier than trying to work out the total. Well, I mean, just give me a road name. 9 times out of 10, there's a good couple of them around the country with the same name, so. Oh, the reason why I thought you were still Stu, both your names are blue, both have a spanner, and both start with the letter M. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I don't really get down there much. Not that way. Yeah, so I'm going to do this clean out once I sell these gold bars. See what we get. See where our position is on the leaderboard. Let's have a look here. Jamie's still putting stuff through. Jamie's still doing clean out, so I'm not going to overtake him tonight. Kagura's still putting stuff through as well. He's catching up. Spy, it might be you and me next to each other again come morning. Well, by the time I get home from work. And if you keep going, I might actually be in 10th, maybe less. Thankfully, I'm not at work Sunday, so I can put a good amount of time in. Well, even when we did, even when I walked over there to pick Katie up from her mum's, we walked along the beach. We didn't go along the road. If we were travelling by vehicle, we'd go on train. Mouse just kind of went spazzed out for me for a second then. thought I missed one. Missed my jump. Come on, behave. So, last clean-up was a little over 600 ounces. We've been digging in relatively similar dirt. Any guesses as to what we're going to get? Come here. Thank you. $587 ounces. $700 for Mark. I highly doubt it will be 700, dude. I mean, it'd be great if it was, but I don't think the dirt's quite good enough, even with the overburden removed. You really do like the number 69, don't you, Spy? I think you're going to fit in here just fine. See, Spy, this is another reason why I like doing it on a triple. If it's on a stream, people get a chance to weigh in, see what they think. $1 ounce. Greg, if I get 1 ounce because you've cursed me, I'm gonna time you out myself. I'm gonna time you out on the longest timeout possible. No, you see, it's the closest one. How do we do it? You can be as close to your estimate underneath the estimate, but the second you go over the estimate, then it's the next person ahead of you who has the chance to win. So if you were to guess, for example, 500 ounces, Greg, anything up until 500 ounces and you have a chance to win. If it's 501 ounces, the person who guessed 600 is the next, if they were the next guess, would be the chance to win. You can be as much as you like under, but you can't be an ounce over. The player cards, right? Wrong one. Right. Host, wrong show. It's the Price is Right rules. Oh my god! Play your cards right. I haven't thought about that one in a long time. That's as bad as a coin flip one. You know, guess higher or lower on the cards. That's it. No, you only win if it's less than, if it's anything up to 1 ounce. Anything over 1 ounce and you've lost. And who was next? Next one would be Spy. No. I don't know where the hell that one went. Nighttime buckets, lost forever. It's a bad time to mention that I really need the toilet. If I can stick to it, I can just get this clean out done, then I can go after the stream. Tomorrow I will be live streaming at the same time as I did tonight. Tonight I have been streaming for 3 hours and 15 minutes. So in 15 minutes time, just take away 3.5 hours and that will be the time for you that I normally start streaming. We're going to be doing some more Gold Rush tomorrow, and then same again on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday next week. Didn't mean to jump down. Yeah, anything up until your guess and you win. If it goes over your amount, then the next guess is the chance to win until it reaches their amount. So you can be any amount under your guess, but you cannot be an ounce over. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go with a 600 ounce guess again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Are you from the UK as well, Greg? 7 time wise if you're going to bed now. Oh no, you was Belgium or something, weren't you? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. That's all of them. How much did you get? You got about 370 ounces, give or take. Are you from the US? I swear there was someone that was sort of +1 that was from my time that was in the chat recently. It made sense with you if you said you were going to bed. Or do you mean before I go to bed? Oh, okay, get up 4:30 in the morning. Sod that. I used to have a job when I was 18 where it started at 6 in the morning. It was a nice job actually. Just walk along the beach during the summer and pick up rubbish from the tourists the day before. No one's up and about, so you've got the beach to yourselves, you and the other cleaners, and it's just a really nice job, believe it or not, just taking a nice stroll along the beach, even if you do have to pick up rubbish. But it used to be a 6 o'clock start every morning, and that was too early for me. Yeah, no, that's not updated yet. Has Jamie put through another 300 ounces? Oh. Here's hoping his game crashes and he has to do it all over again. Now, what am I doing? Put this in first. Fair enough. Well, for me, the time is 10 to midnight. That's for me, Sally, Stu, and Mark. No, not Sally. Sorry. Yeah, no, it's Sally. Yeah, I was thinking Amber then. Amber's not UK. Yeah, so me, Sally, Stu, and Mark. Almost an entire English moderator base. Let me roll a quick smoke. Quick cigarette. And then we'll switch on the machines. So I'm saying 600 ounces, give or take, obviously, but 600 being my estimation mark. I mean, as a single parent, you think I'd be used to getting up early, but I mean, well, A, my daughter's 15 now, and B, even when she was a baby, like 6 months old, she was sleeping through the night anyway. Oh, this is going up slow. So either these are bad buckets or I've got a really bad clean out. Well, that's going up a bit better now. $300, halfway to my guess. Oh my god, that one doesn't want to go through. He's like, no! So Greg's already lost. Come on. Behave. Behave yourself. I don't think we're hitting the 600 mark. Although, that seems to have been a sluice box grate. So at 500, we've got 587. It was 579, wasn't it? Oh, both of them lost. Oh, that's me lost. I was close. Looks like Mark's the winner. Congratulations, Mark. So another 635 ounce clean out. That's not bad, actually. So the time it took me a couple of hours to push all the overburden off. That wasn't too bad. It's not a bad trade-off, really. Although it's going to be annoying having to do it for all the areas, but so I'm still holding my 8th place right now. One more clean out, and I'll be roughly level with Jamie, assuming he doesn't do any more, or he or she. I swear you were. No, you were 558. Great. Oh no, that's your name, isn't it? No, you were 1 ounce, Greg. I swear you were. I tell you what, let's go PC. Everybody gets a participation. Oh, congratulations. Don't even get a reward. You just get a congratulations for participating. There you go. Everyone's a winner. Because we're all speckled, we are. We're all speckle frogs. Oh, okay. For a moment then I thought you put in an actual guess above the 1 ounce mark. Right, just relocate these buckets. So while I do this, I just want to say thank you to everyone who turned up to the stream tonight. Been a lot of fun, especially having more people to chat. Oh shoot, having more people to chat to. Can't see squat at night, can you? It's brighter on my second monitor. If I turn up the brightness on my gaming monitor, it just looks too weird. Yeah, thank you to everyone who turned up. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you also to anyone who's sat there and watched through this entire thing after the fact. I know it's not always easy watching a live stream as a video, but still, if you did manage it, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're not already subscribed, feel free. Same with giving me a little rating there. It all helps and all greatly appreciated. I will be back on tomorrow, 8:30 England time, which is, for those of you who are here now, roughly 3.5 hours ago. So you can use that to work it out via your country's time. Although if you make sure that you hit the bell icon, I do normally schedule my streams, even if it is only a few hours in advance occasionally. Then you should get notified of when I'm going to be live. No, absolutely, Spy. Thanks for stopping by, dude. And like I said, either way, win or lose between the two of us, forget the top 10 for a second. Whichever one beats the other out of the two of us after this rivalry's been going on, congratulations, good luck, and good game. It's been fun, dudes. You've helped to make it fun, and I really appreciate that. So, have a good night, everyone. Stay safe, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.